baby still breached, the fluid is low, so the doctors think that the safest way is to deliver the baby today. Randy ran back home to grab all the things that we didn't bring. All alone waiting.
Color here on the lips, kind of borderline when I little saucy. So I just want to be sure and keep that well.
The baby is not with us, as you guys can see, and that really sucks. I don't think people talk about it enough, how hard it is to have your baby and then immediately after have your baby taken away and be put in a separate room from you, and you don't even get to do skin to skin with him. Round 2 of going to the NICU to see the baby.
I'm exhausted.
This is the amount of milk I collected, the colostrum. It's not great, but I'm trying. Every 2 hours I'm pumping and trying, so hopefully it's gonna get better from here. Every time I'm standing up, it feels like my whole stomach is on fire and ripped in half. So when I get up, then I start shaking, and I'm assuming it's because of the pain. Because the pain, I'm very pain resistant, you guys. Like, I'm very pain resistant, and not a lot of things bother me. But getting out of bed after a C-section is a whole new level of pain. And I've had kidney stones and I've had root canal, and those are, I think, worse because they're just extended. But this one, the second you like try to get up, it's like
Bad.
it's like somebody's sawing your entire body in half. So let's try to eat something and go see the little Bobo, because he's still not with us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just wanted to show you guys how amazing my friend is. This is what came in today. Beautiful bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, I
to
bought
celebrate
it.
the baby
surprised
boy.
her with it, I know.
Not you, but the whole room just smells amazing. It smelled like hospital, and now the whole room smells amazing. I feel like one thing about American hospitals, that food is better than anywhere else. I've only been to Polish hospitals before when I was younger, and I remember the food being absolutely tragic. Maybe that has changed, but I will show you what I'm having. They're very vegetarian friendly. There's so many options. So we're having some pumpkin soup. I already tried it and it's so good. Apple juice, vanilla ice cream, green salad that has chickpeas, feta, cranberries and stuff like that. There was other options, but that's what I chose. Right now we're gonna try to get a little bit of sleep. We've been in the hospital for the past around 36 hours, and I slept the total of 30 minutes. I'm trying to pump every 2.5 to 3 hours because the baby is not here, but I'm trying to get to the point where I can breastfeed, so I'm still pumping, so I'm awake all the time regardless. I think my adrenaline is so high, and the pain on my incision is getting a little bit worse because I've been walking a lot. The surgery was yesterday. It's been literally 12 hours since the surgery, and I started 24 hours, but I started walking 12 hours after the surgery, trying to do some steps in motion because it's supposed to help with the recovery. So as much as it's helping with recovery, it's not helping with the pain at that very moment. So
You have 45 minutes that you can sleep before you need to be awake at 7 to pump, and then at 8 is his next feeding. So shut it off. Go to bed.
Randy is mad at me because I have not been sleeping.
There's
I'm
no
just
time.
running
No
on
time to
adrenaline,
sleep.
you know. I feel like people are right. Like when you are a mom, when you become a mom, you become a true superhuman. Like I feel like I don't need sleep. I just want to be with my baby. So
I mean, if we were only doing every 3 hours and you were breastfeeding, it would be fine because then you could sleep in the meantime. But right now we only have 1 hour intervals you have 1 hour sleep, 1 hour pump, 1 hour feeding him.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to catch some little break.
Look who's up and at it. Wow, look at this speed. One of them power walkers.
This is my new sprint speed. It's my 5-star breakfast in bed.
The most expensive hotel in America.
Yep. We're having some eggs, toast, oatmeal, coffee, OJ, yogurt, berries.
Nice breakfast.
That is a very nice breakfast.
Yeah.
This whole vlog has been very much all over the place, so we kind of wanted to sit down with you guys for a minute, because we actually do have only a minute, because the baby is due being fed in 20 minutes. Now our life revolves around the clock of being with the baby. So as you guys can tell, the baby is not with us.
I think we already explained that he had to go to the NICU, and we explained why. And you guys know that, like, we went into the appointment originally not knowing that anything was going to happen. I don't know if we said this, but the moment, and maybe you already did, but the moment that we found out, we obviously were not in any way prepared. I needed to run home in order to go get all the stuff that we were missing. You didn't have your ID or your insurance card. I had literally nothing. And then the baby was missing some stuff as well. So we dropped Marta off. And then I think now you should really just talk about like how that experience was for you in actually going into surgery. Originally you thought it was, oh great, on the first day and so easy, but then I feel like it's kind of changing now.
Yeah, I think I'm glad that we waited to share that experience, because today is the second day in the hospital. The baby is still in the NICU. And obviously this experience is nothing as we wanted it or we planned, but this is where my head was this entire time prior to going into labor and delivery, because I always said that I don't want to have a plan because so many things can go wrong, and I just like I feel like it's better to not plan and just be prepared for anything. So the C-section overall, I thought it was a really good experience yesterday, because I think the morphine and the pain meds that they injected in my spinal were still working, so I didn't feel much pain. I think my head was still very cloudy, and I think today when the pain meds are worn off and I actually feel everything and more than I would want to.
Because I think that the morphine also kind of like muted the pain, but also muted your emotions towards all of it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it was still very, very emotional, but you were even texting yesterday some people and you're like, oh, this wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And then now reflecting on it, you're like, oh, wait a minute, this was, not just painfully, but emotionally, this was very
I don't want to say it's bad, because I don't want to scare anybody, because by any means the care we're getting here and like everybody is so friendly, and the whole process of the surgery was truly as stress-free as it can be, I would say. Like, there was obviously no emergency, nothing crazy going on, so everything was very A, B, C, D. Like they were explaining every step of the way, nurses and the doctors, and everybody was just very calm. And I feel like the whole situation overall was very calm and composed for both of us. Obviously inside of us we were probably like freaking out, but I think it was very helpful that they kind of were walking us through everything that's going to happen. But I would say there's just some things like shaking uncontrollably during the surgery and for hours after.
And it's like something that going into it, if you research C-sections, it's a common thing that you're gonna shake, but I feel like nothing really prepares you for that, obviously for you, or for like me watching it, it's like,
yeah,
like I knew it was gonna happen, but you're still in the back of your head, you're like, wait, I know you're saying this is okay, but it doesn't look okay.
Yeah, so I thought in my head during the surgery only my jaw was shaking, because I was numb from basically here down, but Randy said my whole body was shaking. And then after the surgery, they said that they're taking the baby away for maybe 10 minutes with Randy as they're stitching me back up, so I was alone in the room shaking uncontrollably. Then they put me to the post-operative room, and 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by, Randy and the baby are not there. I'm shaking, I'm alone, I'm freaking cold, don't know what's going on. Obviously I don't feel the pain, but I'm just very dazed and confused. So those were probably the hardest moments, just sitting there waiting until somebody tells you what's going on, and obviously getting the news that the baby is not going to come to the room with us and it's going to be away.
And of course, like at that time, like they're telling you, or they're telling me, and they're telling her that everything is okay, right? But in the back of your head, you still know, okay, well, if everything was okay, then the baby would be here.
Right.
And that was going on even during the surgery. It's like I'm looking back at you and I'm trying to like make sure you're good and tell you that he's fine, but in the back of my head I'm like, okay, I know that they're concerned that he's not turning pink fast enough, and they're putting him on oxygen, so we know that means that he needs the assisted breathing, and kind of expected it to be like this moment where you're just like overfilled with joy, but it kind of quickly turned into like I'm trying to be happy, but I'm also trying to like register the what ifs and the like and the uncertainty of what's happening, and then the entire time waiting them like them running tests, and you know, after is obviously miserable trying to watch him, and then you're just alone texting me the entire time like, where is he, what are they doing, and I'm like, I have no idea, like they're just, you know, trying to figure out why he's not breathing right.
Yeah,
so it is a very challenging situation for sure, but I mean, luckily it's like time goes on and we settle down, and now we're like, okay, well, you know, his breathing was just a little bit irregular, and now he's off of oxygen, he's breathing on his own, he's no problem, and now they're just monitoring him, so it's easy to be like, okay, we're all good. But I mean, it was definitely not that easy in that situation.
Yeah,
I think maybe when we look back at the video, like we're gonna see, like maybe after we were both visibly a little bit like shocked, and at that point it's like no food for 24 hours, no like,
but you don't care
sleep.
about those things.
Yeah,
I
but
did
I'm
not.
saying it physically takes a toll on you regardless.
Apart from, you know, all of it being quite stressful, we're going to see the baby now. He's doing much better. Hopefully he's going to be discharged
Tomorrow.
soon, tomorrow or on Friday, so we're gonna try to stick, or not try, but we'll be here with him until he's heading home with us. So let's go see our baby. Because, you know, once you see that little thing,
all the problems go away.
All the problems go away. Nothing matters.
For dinner tonight, we finally got some sushi. It's been 9 months, long awaited, but
I know it's so basic.
yeah.
In fact, everybody
It's definitely needed though.
That was much needed.
Fingers are turning white. He's grabbing you so hard.